Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachak Kodash. Alright, the bonus, the apostles, and others that agree millstone who were well and taught us this 100% truth. Alright, much peace and blessings be unto you, whole food, like thou did pushing out this word of thought, truth, and sincerity. To all y'all can myself, Shalom. So this is going to be a quickie going into how Esau doesn't give the earth rest. So this is the book of Leviticus, the 25th chapter, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in Mount Sinai, saying, speaking to the children of Israel, and saying unto them, when you come into the land which I give you, then shall the land keep a Sabbath unto the Lord. 6 years thou shalt sow thy field, and 6 years thou shalt prune thy vineyard, and gather in the fruit thereof. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land. So just like a normal Sabbath, which falls on the day of the new moon, just like that. Each 7th year, you want to give the earth rest. So it shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, and a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. That which groweth of its own accord thy harvest thou shalt not reap, neither gather the grapes of the vineyard and dress, for it is a year of rest unto the land. And Esau be overdoing it to the max, man. Alright, he'll be overdoing it. With the harvesting and reaping crops every single year without stop, non-stop. It doesn't give the earth rest, man. Or he be drilling holes into the earth, whether for mines or for oil rigs and such. He literally be terraforming the precious earth and stealing all its beautiful precious minerals and stones, and all for what? Just to throw it away after a day or two because of high consumerism, So Esau, man, he's a damn devil, man. All right, he's all about destruction, right? He has no consideration. He has, fuck, you had the bird right there, but he has no consideration for the earth. All right, he doesn't give a damn. All right, he shows no mercy. He's ruthless. So I want to get out the book of Isaiah, 25th chapter. It's like the 24th chapter. And it reads, and I'm going to start at verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. A lot of people of the earth do languish, and that word languish, to get out on the etymology, would be, it is, failing strength. All right, losing vigor. So becoming feeble. Okay, getting grief. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. And who are the inhabitants? All right, the heathen nations and Jake. But this is talking about Esau, man. Because Esau being the damn devil, all right, because this earth isn't given into his hands. Pursuant to the book of Job, the 9th chapter, verse 24. The earth is defiled because of him, man. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. See? And what Esau wants to do, he wants to blame it and point the finger at man. At mankind, all right, at every single human, like we're the mistake, because we be doing no, man. All right, you're the mistake, man. All right, you're the one that messed up big time. Ever since you came to the Americas, that was the moment the earth started getting polluted, man. The earth started getting polluted. All right, you're nothing but a damn devil, and that's why the Lord has to destroy you by way of that fire, or a cleansing mechanism. All right, we need that vacuum, man. We need that vacuum to hit the earth, man. Because there's nothing but pain and grief right here, man. You have to be in the authority over the damn devil who literally brought all this hell upon himself, man. Yeah, he wants to blame the finger and point. It's like he wants to blame and point the finger at us, saying it's man's fault as a whole. What did we do, man? Or what did Jake do? All right, it would none of this would have happened if it weren't for you, man. All right, you're the damn devil. So the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. You guys changed the ordinance, man. All right, which is to give the earth rest. But instead, you guys want to keep on doing it. Every single year, you want to keep on harvesting and reaping, drilling holes, and terraforming and whatnot. All right, I forget where it was, but watching one of those documentaries recently, and I believe it was in Nevada. But you had this one activist, several activists literally, strike against a damn company, and this Edomite, the head of that, he was literally giving his explanation, and man, his explanation, man, the interview he had with the interviewer, nah, he sounded wicked as hell, man. All right, you could see demons on him, man. All right, talking about how it's better for it is not better for the earth, man. All right, one thing Esau does is that he just takes the minerals and then he creates an iPhone. Hey, because everything is made from the elements, there, right? From the ground. But what happens then the next day? All right, you end up throwing it out into the damn ocean, man. All right. See, so this devil has to go, man. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Yeah, these people are gonna burn, man. And those few men left. That's talking about the elect, if I'm not mistaken, man. Alright, because the elect are gonna be the only ones here left. Alright, because as the scripture saying in I believe it was in 2nd Esdras, I forget what chapter it was, but it was going to how blessed are they that are left, which are left. See? So I wanted to get that out. And Khan, the few men are the elect. Sorry, Salaki, I was looking in my notes. But now I want to get out I always get this out, But like the elder from North Carolina always says, you could turn off the video if you haters bring him back the same old precepts. That's because what we do. That's what we do, man. Bring out the same old verses over and over again. All right, the other Apostle Tahar says we're broken records. Or you hear a broken record repeat the same line over and over and over again until you fix it. Well, we're like that, man. But we don't need fixing, man. All right, because it was commanded of us to actually be a broken record. So we're fixed, man, in other words. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, verse 5. He also, because he transgressed by wine, and that wine is his philosophies, man. Right now I want to tell you about evolution and whatnot, man. All right, that man descends from a bunch of, primitive, dingus creatures, man. All right, and whatnot, man. This damn devil, man, he's ultimately through, man. So he is a proud man. He is a proud man. And I think he's the most basest of all men. So how ironic is that? That you're the most basest of all men, and you retain, that mindset that you're puffed, that you're this and that, man. And he's so puffed up. That's why the Lord's gonna bring him down. As the scriptures say, you shall be like the Most High, hence shall I bring thee down. Really paraphrasing right there. He's a damn devil, man. He's nothing but a man. There's no way to describe how just wicked he is, man. All right. Neither keep it at home. All right. He ended up having the audacity to come to the Americas, and after that, he basically touched point and ended up bringing pollution. All right. Not only that, but he literally gave diseases to Jake, man, to Northern Kingdom. So that's how much of a destructor he is, man. And that's why the Lord had to destroy him. All right, an eye for an eye, in other words. So who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. All right, you see various examples as to what it means by he enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death. He cannot be satisfied, man. He'll go far through extreme measures just to fulfill what he wants, man. And after that, it won't be enough. He's gonna double that and then triple that, quadruple, because this damn devil is nothing but a wicked, man. Damn, it's just vexing, man. But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all peoples, man. And now he wants to put the MOTB in you, man. And what's been going on in the Central Valley up here in California is that, Central Valley being one of the most agricultural areas which crops are grown and distributed to the whole world. Well, they literally be wasting so much water, man. All right, they literally be using so much water, and they literally be working day in and day out, even on the year of rest. All right, man, this damn devil has to go, man. He literally blowing up, and flooding beautiful valleys teeming with life. All right, rich in resource and minerals, and literally be converting them to goddamn reservoirs. creating dams. This damn devil has to go, man. Alright, we're pissed off, man. We're pissed off. So in Job the 20th chapter, I believe it was the 23rd chapter if I'm not mistaken. I can find it. So Job the 20th chapter verse 23, Salakia. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast a fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon while he is eating. Alright, and he is eating, man. So he shall flee from the iron weapon, and that iron weapon is talking about the ICBM, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. And that's why we hope World War III speeds up over time. Salakia. The tensions between Putin right now and NATO and the EU, they blew up. Hey, because you look in the Telegram and you hear about all these things that are coming to pass. And now you got Akin talking about how those missiles are about to pop off soon, So now we're just like, damn. Lord will these tensions, blew up so World War III may come about. Because we're tired, man. We ultimately understand that World War III, when it brings about those ICBMs, and when those ICBMs come out, it brings about the kingdom, because they'll destroy this wicked-ass queen known as America the Great, man. Rule none other than Esau Edom. So he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is joined and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gal. Terrors are upon him. And terrors will be upon him, because right now he thinks that he could do whatever the hell he wants. He's all high and mighty, and if he has extra time, he could do away with the mentality in the world of, of there is a God, and he'll basically bring himself about and say that there is no God. As the scriptures say in Psalms, the 14th chapter, the fool saith in his heart, there is no God. Right? Even though there is. So, lastly, I'm going to get out the book of Jeremiah, the 47th chapter. I believe it was in the 47th chapter. Then, if not, then bear with me, Akim. Somewhere around here. Alright, there's the book of Obadiah, the 1st chapter, verse 3. So, like, you bear with me. So, it reads, the pride of thine heart the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks. Those being these skyscrapers, man, whose habitation is high, see? Because they all look like goddamn mountains. America is basically nothing but a whole mountain range. Alright, a mountain range in the forest, a mountain range in the alpine tundra, a mountain range in the desert, a mountain range everywhere, man. The whole thing is a mountain range. So, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Who will exalt thyself as the eagle? And the eagle's an apex predator. You see those documentaries of how an eagle is. That's how he prides himself in being, man. But he's nothing but a damn coon, man. It's like it. Nothing but a damn, what's that one word? An insect, man. Because we're all insects in the sight of the Lord. So, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. See, so the Lord's about to bring you guys down, man. And that's what we hope for. So anyways, with that being said, I hope this video was edifying. The Lord will continue to push. And shalom.